All right, so Dan Campbell has an in-game clock management advisor. Let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, all that stuff. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. I'll do live later on today. Okay. So apparently he has a in-game clock advisor, and I think it's smart. But my number one question about that is, why did you take the time out late in the Baltimore game? I understand if the defense is not in the right defense, even when they was in the right defense, okay, y'all still got burnt. When y'all was in quarters, y'all still got burnt for 4th-19. So that's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand, man. So, but why would you take a time out? You got an in-game clock manager. Ask yourself that. I just feel like we in the wrong defense. We need to get out of here. But you still get burnt when y'all think y'all in the right defense. But like I said, I think it's smart. You ain't got to worry about counting on your fingers when to take timeouts, and when you doing the math on the sideline, when you're in the heat of the when you're in the heat of the battle. So like I said before, I think it's smart. And he gonna have growing pains, even with since remember Matt Patricia behind the running game coordinator, and they to run the ball no better, but but he bringing an in-game clock manager, and I think he getting better week by week dealing with as a football coach. But people expect him to be perfect. He got to learn being the first time full-time head coach. So I think it's smart. I think you keep him around. His job is to know when to take timeouts, know when to take the 3 timeouts if you're in a situation where you're trying to get the ball out somebody's hand, what to do at the end of the clock. Help you manage. You're not going to be perfect as a head coach ever. But if you can be close to perfection and take some stuff off your plate, I think that's smart. But, I think it's smart, and I think we got to see. But let's see if I get to it. Sorry about that. Back itching. But it says Dan Campbell has an in-game clock manager. He said, I just think it's good, Campbell said, of having extra eyes and analytical backing on the time management decision. Look, Dakeem up in the booth and to have him to be able to go and he can hear what we're saying. He doesn't necessarily have input per se during the game, but to be able to write everything up and go through the flow of the game and then give me the kind of whole update on it, it helps me the next time. It helps too. Well, maybe we should burn a little bit more time and try to get the 2 minutes to where I'm not having to use challenge flags. It goes under 2 minutes now. The challenge is automatic. Just little things like that. You don't have to burn timeouts. So I think it helps me. So Campbell said he meets with Dykeman, I think it is, after every game to review the notes Dykeman took during the game. So, quote, yeah, so I can reevaluate what I did and what I didn't do and what I can be better at, and it does help. So he gives you odd things. He gives you the odds on things. Campbell stated there was one of them in there where, hey, we jumped off sides and maybe you go for it on 4th and 5, and there's an argument for that. But I just felt like we were in the field position battling there again. You've got to go with your gut sometimes and feel like it. And I feel like, hey, you could pin these guys down here and the defense could playing good. And I went with it. So, Campbell's decision to call a timeout before the Ravens' critical 4th-19 conversion at the end of the game was all his own. As the coach explained there, he wanted to make sure his young defense was on the same page. At the end of the day, man, you still called the wrong defense. So, I mean, so that's my thing. Man. So, I mean, you still gave up the wrong play. You still gave up the wrong play, man. So, I mean, what was the point in stopping the defense? You got a clock. People should know they deep. I understand they had some blown coverage later on, but you still blew it. You still gave them extra time to call the perfect play. That's my thing. Your defense been playing well. They've been on the same page except for a handful of plays in the first half. Why do it? So mistakes. He gonna make mistakes like that. I'm pretty sure Bill Belichick made mistakes like that, and Buddy Ryan and so on and so on. So you gotta live and learn. Nobody gonna be perfect, man. And we got to live and learn. We got to live and learn, man. But people expect him to be perfect, but you're not gonna get a great coach, a perfect coach to come in Detroit right away. What I can say, you got a guy who got the potential to be great. And I thought when they started losing games, he wasn't gonna be able to. I thought he wasn't gonna be able to handle the media and answer the questions the right way. And to me, he's done a tremendous job. He's done a tremendous job of doing those things. So far, and also he getting better and better. I don't think anybody can deny that. Look at the defense from week 1, week 2 to 3. He getting better. So shout out to him. But hey, that is what it is. Let me know what you guys think, man, about it. But I think. Well, basically, what he's saying is that he doesn't have in game after the game. They sit down and see what he could have done better as a head coach. So that's what I think he mean, man. I think he mean like he's a guy that don't have input on the game as far as clock management or whatever, but he has input on after the game how they can get better. To me, I'm confused just a little bit, but other than that, man, I think he should have some input on the game when you use when you have when you should go for it, when you use timeouts, this, that, and the third. I think he should have input on that, but like I said, they made a decision where he probably won't have input on that. So other than that, it is what it is. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what you guys think, man. But cover every stone, I guess. But he's still making mistakes with with going for a lot of people think. But I think he get better. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all my social media subscription. Want to reach out if you have a business question, call, response, video quest. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook than Instagram. All my social media links there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best of donation, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up. Appreciate the love and support. Other than that, man, let me know what you guys think about it. But I think he should have some input during the game with clock management down to help even better. But hey, peace.